special occasion warrants this new piece of kit. I'm breaking out the Prada loafers. Only worn twice in my life, had them for 6 years. I'm going to see Sunset Boulevard tonight with my friend. She flew all the way to see it. We're going to see Nicole Sherzinger in it. I don't know anything about the show, but my friend is super hyped about this. And I actually have two friends visiting at the same time, and we all used to hang together in college. And one of the friends, if you're a longtime subscriber, you will recognize him. I hope this thing works. Who knows? Who can say? Okay. I can't believe that I'm wearing these shoes in New York. I told myself I would never do that. New York is not worthy of these €1,000 Prada shoes. I don't think I've ever actually shown Times Square during the day on the channel because I would never come here. There it is. That's it. Hello, boys. Friend of the vlog, Blair Best, also a news reporter specializing in drug addiction, homelessness, so outside the scope of this channel, but we went to college together and now she's famous. These Pradas, two McSorleys.
Terrible idea. There's like sawdust on
It's
the floor.
irresponsible.
It is. There's beer flying everywhere. There's sawdust.
Well, you're such a natural on camera. I get so nervous.
It's like I do it for a living or something.
We're talking about like being like it's not that I get nervous on camera, but I feel like self-conscious of like people looking at me vlogging, and I find it hard to like articulate what I'm trying to say.
Very common.
But at the same time, like I do feel like you should be a little bit self-conscious vlogging because it is like an unnatural thing. And like if you're walking down the street, like it is obnoxious right now to be like vlogging in this restaurant. Thank you very much.
When I first started and I would do like stand-ups like in public or whatever, I would talk kind of quiet because I would be like, even though I was with the news, and I would feel uncomfortable that like, oh, someone's gonna listen in and like I'm gonna mess up and they're gonna like make fun of me, and like everybody makes fun of the news. And own what you do, be like, this is my why, and like remember your reason, and like that will power you through, and then you just kind of forget everything else and just like do it for the content.
Right.
Do it for the story.
You having a camera crew is also like almost easier because it sanctions you talking to something as opposed to like if it's just one guy with a mic and a selfie stick, it's so extra.
Also the lighting on this camera, I can't. It's like actually so, I have no idea if I'm framing this well. It's actually so dark in here. I know, I'm like in the dark. But this lighting on this camera is,
I'll tell you, like
amazing.
One time, like I locked into that like flow state that you're talking about when I was doing the vlog about the charging bull in Wall Street. I stood up on a rock in front of all these tourists. It's probably the closest to like what you do that I've ever done on the channel because I had all these facts memorized about the bull. Everyone was looking at me like I'm like some tour guide, and they're like, look, and but then I realized they're actually listening to the facts that I'm saying. I think like having a script. I know like YouTube is supposed to be like organic and stuff.
No, you need a script. Good Morning America is no more.
Then it was showtime, time to take our seats. The performance was phenomenal. We were hoping to see Tom Francis play the part of Joe Gillis, but he was replaced by Pierre Marais. You can see here he's very sexy, and he did a great job, but hands down the star of the show, the sun around which all planets orbit, was Nicole Sherzinger. Honestly, listen, I hadn't even heard of this show before coming to it, and I only knew of Nicole Sherzinger as a once upon a time pop star from the Pussycat Dolls, but I was blown away by her ferocious talent. She really impressed me to no end. Do you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
About Nicole Sherzinger? She had me thrown out of a club in London.
You want to tell her that when we see her tonight?
Yes, I do. We're waiting outside the stage door for Nicole Sherzinger. Blair is like on a mission.
I'm gonna ask for
Okay, I'm just videoing. Make sure to shout out the vlog in the This black car that we're standing at, they just turned on the engine, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna come through right now.
I'm right behind you. I'm like, I've seen the show 4 times. I've been dying.
This is my second.
My 4th time, and I have not yet to see her.
This is where she comes out.
I've never seen her.
They say she doesn't really come out. She lives there.
Yeah, this lady had seen the show 4 times and had still not gotten Nicole's autograph. Hearing that, I kind of didn't really fancy our odds, and I was wondering, are we really going to wait around all night for something that might not even happen?
4 times, wow, that's...
Are we going to wait an hour?
To get a video for walking her car.
At this point, I was getting bored. I was feeling mischievous. I decided it would be funny to pretend that I saw her. Who's this guy? This is a classic Sean moment. I think I'm just staring at a hot stranger, but actually we know each other. But I don't know in this moment that we know each other, but he does. Basically, I look like a total idiot when he walks over because I've been staring at him, but then I don't remember that I know him.
So I just ran into Sean and I locked eyes with him and I'm like, Sean, and he's like, oh, I don't know who you are.
I was just looking at this hot man. I didn't know that I actually kind of knew him. Not my finest hour, but a welcome distraction because before we knew it, they started bringing out the barricades. It was time for Nicole Sherzinger to come out.
Do you know where you're playing it? What nightclub?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
We love you all. Nicole right here, she's signing and all that. Nah, we do this every
You're the
day.
real star of the show. Thank you, Nicole. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. Folks, keep the sidewalk clear, please. Keep the sidewalk clear. So we found her.
She looked up at me. We had a
She
moment.
looked down the barrel of my camera and was
I saw
like,
her actually
she
do
was
that.
obsessed with me.
She
I was
looked-
like, Nicole, please calm down. But it's crazy how, like, you know, I'm all about like Princess Diana and Britney Spears, like not being, like, don't harass celebrities. But I gotta say, like, you do go into like a hunt mode. Like, I needed Nicole to come out. I needed to like capture her soul on camera.
She was so grateful, and every time she grabbed someone's playbill, she like looked up and like shared a moment.
Yeah.
It was like, I swear, it was
For her
so
performance,
thoughtful.
her performance was in line with that. Like, she was so
Yes,
generous on stage.
yes.
Like,
every person.
it was phenomenal. Her range, her comedy, her movement, her acting chops, the power in her voice. Because obviously, like Pussycat Dolls, like when I grow up,
I
but
need
like
to like frame this.
the ballad after ballad, it was amazing. Like, it was like
So
it was
like,
so moving.
She looked up at me.
I think you're her favorite.
Okay.
I think you're her number one.
Yeah, right.
She gave,
I would love that.
She gave me a little wink. She was like,
She had sunglasses on.
I could see behind the sunglasses. She put them down.
She did
Suggested.
not.
She did. She put them down
Although
suggestively and gave me a wink.
I did see her look at your camera.
Blair got a signature in case you're not aware. Did you text Charles? Then we ended up at McSorley's, which is like a spiritual place for us. It's our spot. The bartenders, they still remember us after all these years. And then Charles showed up. I hadn't seen him since Valencia, basically. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to end the vlog on a cliffhanger. And we will bring you more Three Amigos adventures in the next one. Please like the video. Give it a big thumbs up. It greatly helps my channel grow. We ended our night at another of our favorite spots, 235th Madison. The vibe had changed a lot since we were kids, but that view is still the same. Thanks for watching. Are you happy to see me? The vlog, you're a major feature of the vlog. You are a major character. You're a fan favorite.
I wouldn't know because I've never watched any of your vlogs.
Neither of you.
I know,
Neither
I'm
of you.
also guilty.
No one watches the vlog. It's so depressing.
But we love the vlog.
But we're here for the Madison spirit. We
Thank you.
support the
I'm gonna pan to the Empire State Building now.